morning, everybody. It's National Black History Month, and the tribute at the Museum of Fine Arts in St. Pete continues to amaze guests. The photographs date back to the mid-19th century, and the photographers who took the pictures are as fascinating as their subjects. These are the men and women taking pictures of folks like Booker T. Washington, Martin Luther King Jr., Duke Ellington, just to name a few. Addison Scurlock, for example, was a famous black photographer in the Washington, D.C. area. He was the official photographer for Howard University until he died at the age of 81. Then you had James Van Der Zee in Harlem, famous for his portraits of affluent New Yorkers and the Harlem Renaissance movement during the mid-1940s. And he was among the first to experiment in double exposures and actually retouching of the negatives. Joining us in the studio with more, we have Sabrina Hughes. I know I'm showing my geekiness. I just love history. And the more I learned about the people who took the photographs that are on display at the museum, the more excited I became. Give our viewers an overview of just what the collection is.
Well, this exhibition it's drawn from the museum's collection, with the exception of one, which is the couple of the raccoon raccoon coats from James Van Der Zee, which is a really a highlight of the exhibition. But otherwise, it's all from our museum collection, and a lot of the photos are pictures that would have been displayed in homes. So we have, of course, among the exhibition are the famous photographers that you mentioned, but we also have a lot of, you know, portraits, postcards, you know, just these kind of like really personal, really intimate photographs that would have been displayed in people's houses.
And so it's really not something that you would see every day. Why is it that from a historical and sociology point of view, the collection is such a big deal?
It's really important because of the dates during which these pictures were made. When I was researching photographs like this and the exhibition, I discovered an exhibition in Paris in 1900 that was curated by W.E.B. Du Bois. And this exhibition was really the starting point for the one at the museum, because what Du Bois did was to he succeeded at showing the world that post-emancipation, African Americans were doing really, really well in America. And this, you know, and what I mean is socially, economically, this challenged a lot of the dominant modes of, you know, kind of displaying African Americans in the media, which, you know, a lot of times relied on caricature, relied on stereotype. And so photographs like this were really important to, you know, show a different view and to show the reality of people's lives.
Some of the photos that you've shared with me in preparation for this segment have been very majestic. I know our viewers will really love it. Thank you for coming in and sharing some of this with us. If you would like to visit and see this collection for yourself, it is stunning. This is at the Museum of Fine Arts in St. Pete. It runs through May the 3rd. And for all the detailed information, visit them online at fine-arts.org. Thanks for watching, everybody.